around 10 pounds. Yes, he says, yes, oh, terrific. Yes. Betters the game's record, which he just set with his second lift a few moments ago, and soars into the lead in this heavyweight competition. That's the last lift in the snatch, and Davies of Wales, this 19-year-old carpenter, ahead with that lift of 170 kilos. 5 kilos ahead of Canada's Kevin Roy and Australia's Gino Fratangelo, who both lifted 165, with England's Mark Groombridge in 4th place with his lift of 155.
Well, that happened a few moments ago. We're going live now. That was the snatch. Now they're into the clean and jerk, which is the 2-part lift. Tony Gubber's there, of course. Tony, which do you think is more difficult, out of interest?
Well, I don't think you or I, Desmond, will be capable of either. I've tried the snatch myself during this weightlifting competition with about 4 pounds on the bar and found it quite difficult, because these heavyweight men, 17 stone, 4 pounds in body weight, well, the weights that they're lifting, it's the equivalent of Frank Bruno and Tim Witherspoon, both together, and they're hoisting them off this platform and lifting them high above their heads, and that perhaps puts it into perspective for you. This is Mark Groombridge of England, who was in 4th place after the snatch. Only managed 155 kilos in the snatch. He's attempting here 200 kilos, which would be a personal best if he's successful. He's settling the bar across his shoulders. Doesn't want to get on his windpipe. No, that's a failure for Groombridge at 200 kilos. Already been successful with one lift of 190. And let me tell you that the situation in the competition is that Gino Fratangelo of Australia has successfully clean and jerked 197.5 kilos to put himself in the lead in the competition now, ahead of Andrew Davies of Wales, who only managed to lift 190 kilos with his first lift. Now this is Davies back on the stage. He's had the weight on the bar increased to 200 kilos. This is about 31.5 stone, and if he gets this, it will be a new Commonwealth Games record. He's already set a new Games record in the snatch with 170 kilos, and this to set the record again in the clean and jerk. This also to put him back in the lead in the competition, with a total for the 2 lifts of 370. He's 19 years of age, and he's really bidding for gold here, this strong Welsh teenager. Yes, another Games record in the clean and jerk, and Davies is back in the lead again. Well, with me in the commentary box is Jeff Platt, the official of the British Amateur Weightlifting Association, who's also a referee, and this is marvellous lifting, Jeff.
Yes, Andrew's lifted very well today. He's been lifting for a number of years. I've seen him come through the schoolboy ranks at 16 and 18. He's improved steadily, he's continuing his progress, and I'm sure that his coach Ken Price will be very pleased today.
England, top and final attempt, 200 kilos.
Well, while Davies relaxes in the warm-up area, he's thrown down the gauntlet to Kevin Roy of Canada and Gino Fratangelo of Australia, who've both been successful already in the clean and jerk, but now they're going to have to come out and increase the weight on the bar. Meanwhile, England's Mark Groombridge is back on stage to make his second lift, also attempting 200 kilos. This to equal the lift then of Andrew Davies. This would give him a competition total of 355, which would still only leave him in 4th place. Former British junior champion and under 23 British champion. So this for a personal best. Has he held it steady to the satisfaction of the referees? Yes, he has. So that's a personal triumph of this 24-year-old motor mechanic, a personal best of 200 kilos in the clean and jerk in Commonwealth competition, but he's still in 4th place.
Second attempt.
$110-kilogram class of weightlifting, the heavyweights. And remember, there's still one more division to come tonight, which is the super heavyweights.
In and out of that clean strong.
Okay.
Now, outside on the stage, the bar weight has been increased to 205 kilos, which obviously will be a new games record. And this to equal the total lifts of 370, which Andrew Davies has already achieved. But Kevin Roy of Canada, who was 4th in the Olympic Games in Los Angeles, is the lighter man. So if he's successful here, it will put him into the gold medal place ahead of Davies. He will have equalled the Welshman's combined total of lifts for the snatch and clean and jerk. So this for the games record and gold medal place. Yes, holds it steady, and that weight coming down has already demolished that platform once. We had to have the carpenters in the other night to repair it.
One more.
And Roy was so delighted. A new games record then, and this heavyweight competition is really producing records by the score. 9 of the 12 lifts that took place in the snatch competition earlier were beyond the old games record. And that quality of lifting is being repeated here in the clean and jerk. 205 kilos, a total weight lift then of 370. And Kevin Roy leads. And the situation for Andrew Davies as the MC, Ken Holland, is just informing the audience here at the Playhouse, means that Davies has now got to equal that lift of Kevin Roy to put himself back in the lead. And this is what weightlifting is all about. The extra pounds on the bar, the extra kilos, forcing the opponents to come out and lift more. Well, that's shout making the rafters ring here in the Playhouse. Now, can he jerk it? Can he drive it up beyond the ears? No, he couldn't. That's the 3rd lift then for Andy Davies of Wales. There's no gold medal here for him, but he's in silver medal place. And he might be dislodged from that too, and the big Australian, Gino Fratangelo, comes out to make his 2nd and 3rd lifts.
Second attempt.
Well, it would have equaled the games record just set by Kevin Roy of Canada. It would have put him back in the lead, but he can't quite complete this 2nd stage. And this is the enormous figure of Gino Fratangelo of Australia. 28-year-old PE teacher from Tasmania, 4th in the Commonwealth competition in 1982, holder of all the Australian national records in the heavyweight division. And now he's going to attempt 207.5 kilos. This will give him a competition total of 372.5 and will put him in gold medal place. Steadies his feet, yes, 207.5. The games record extended yet again. And now it's Fratangelo in gold medal place. What a competition this is. Well, some marvellous lifting here, Jeff Platt.
Yes, once again, Gino Fratangelo came out, produced the goods when it was required. He's taken the lead here, put a lot of pressure on Kevin Roy.
And the weights being increased yet again. We're now into the realms of 210 kilos on the bar, and that is 33 stone. Well, that's the sort of weight that these men know they've now got to lift to settle this battle for the gold medal.
The last one, this is it. This is where we give her. Let her all hang out. Yeah, it's all right.
Student of economics. from Ontario in Canada. 23 years of age. Kevin Roy, his third and final lift.
No.
And this is only 2.5 kilos below his personal best.
Keep it close, okay? Let's give her.
That's Ron Grivette, the Canadian coach, just slapping him on the back and sending him onto the stage, which has really taken a pounding this afternoon. We might have to have the carpenters out again to repair the platform. 210 kilos to put him right on top of this heavyweight competition. He's seen Fratangelo edge him off the top spot. Yes, yes, yes. 210 kilos. Steadies his feet. Amazing. 33 stone. Kevin Roy of Canada in gold medal place. A total lift then for the snatch and the clean and the jerk of 375 kilos, but his competition is now complete. He set a new games record here. And they've smashed the old games record total too, which had stood since 1974, previously 352.5 kilos. And already in this competition, it's up to 375. So Roy in gold medal place. And Gino Fratangelo of Australia has one lift left in which to equal his personal best, 212.5 kilos. And this is what he needs. He's got to lift as well on this stage here this afternoon as he has ever done to establish a total of 377.5 kilos and win himself a gold medal. Well, if he lifts this, it will equal the Commonwealth record, which he already holds. And of course, it will again shatter the games record, which seems to be bettered every time a lifter comes onto the stage here.
He will also win the gold medal in the 110 kilo category.
And it will also bring him a gold medal. Now, here's a man who always seems to be in a hurry when he comes onto the stage. He doesn't hang about. He walks up to the bar, growls at it, takes a grip. And how quickly can he lift this? 33 stone and 6 pounds. More than Bruno and Witherspoon and the trainer all put together.
212.5 kilos for the gold medal.
What a conclusion to what's been a fascinating competition. No! He couldn't straighten the arms. The weight was beyond him, although he has lifted it in the past. And it's no lift for Fratangelo of Australia. He has to settle then for the silver medal behind Kevin Roy of Canada, the 23-year-old Canadian record holder and student from Ontario. This man here, Fratangelo, fourth in 1982, improved on that, the silver medal in Edinburgh, but couldn't complete that final lift in the competition. And it's Roy who takes the gold medal.
Thank you. Thought you had her. Well, 372, 375.
Well, these men are real giants, aren't they? 17 stone and 4 pounds in body weight. And don't forget, we've got the super heavyweight competition tonight. But there's confirmation. Canada the gold, Australia the silver, and the young teenage